The night in the hospital was enveloped in darkness in every corner. Occasionally, light pierced through the windows, casting menacing shadows on the walls. My bed was tucked away in the corner of the ward, far from the window. The moonlight, seeping through heavy curtains, created ghostly reflections on the floor. I lay there, tethered to the bed by my own fears and the unknown horrors that could lurk in this place. One night, as my fever began to subside, I decided to take a stroll through the hospital corridors to clear my mind and dispel my dark thoughts. Silence hung thick and impenetrable, with only the sound of my footsteps and the distant echoes around. I felt as though something was watching me, something dark and unsettling, but I brushed off the thought, deciding it was just my nerves. Walking through several corridors, I noticed something strange in a dark corner. A figure, shrouded in thick hair as if it had been ripped from the depths of a nightmare, stood there. Its eyes gleamed in the darkness, casting eerie glints on the walls. I shuddered and pressed myself against the wall, scarcely believing my eyes. The creature, or whatever it was, suddenly leaped out of the shadows and fixed its glowing eyes on me. My heart froze with terror as I realized it was moving towards me. My reaction was instinctive. I turned and ran, not looking back, screaming in fear and hoping it was just a nightmare. But the creature didn't leave me alone. Its long hair rustled behind me, and its breath echoed in my footsteps. I ran like a madman, not knowing where to go or what to do. Eventually, I found myself tangled in the maze of corridors, still hearing the footsteps of that horrifying creature behind me. Finally, I burst outside into the deserted hospital courtyard, where the moon illuminated my path. I sprinted forward, not noticing anything around me, and only when I reached my ward did I dare to look back. The creature had disappeared, like nightmares fade upon waking, but its gaze still haunted me.